Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how I draw inkwells or potion bottles or whatever you want to call them. I prefer to think of them as potion bottles. Looks like this one has been cracked, but that's okay. That just adds to the charm of the potion bottles. This one has a rather unique shape. It's 3 circles. There's other potion bottles, of course, or ink bottles that you can use. As always, I do heavily suggest that you use references, whether they are pictures or actual objects that you have at your house. Make sure that you use a reference so that you are drawing what you can actually see and not what your brain knows to be there. Alright, so to get started, please remember I'm going to be drawing from my point of view, and the camera is at a different point of view. So it's not going to be looking at the exact same as the picture you see here, because you are at a different angle than me. Because this is 3 circle shapes, I am going to start by blocking out those shapes. The bottom circle is the largest. And then we have a slightly smaller circle. And then another slightly smaller circle from that. And then we have a cylinder to another slightly larger cylinder. And instead of drawing that as a rectangle, I will go ahead and put a circle at the top because I'm seeing a circle. Actually, what I'm seeing is 2 circles. So you have the outer circle where the glass is, the edge of the glass. There's an inner circle where the opening of the bottle is. So I'm going to draw those in. I am going to draw a line going straight down. I do want to make sure this is nice and straight. And as you can see, my circles are off by quite a bit. So before I go any further, let's even those out. Kind of like making a snowman. That'll be a different video. Alright, and we're going to do just a slight little part of a circle there for the base of the potion bottle. That's very difficult to see from your point of view, but there is another smaller circle that has been flattened, and that is why the vial can sit flat. So that is that part. When we're looking at the shapes, while it is a circle, they do start to straighten up and head towards the next circle. So it's almost like it's a teardrop that gets hit by another teardrop and then another teardrop. And if drawing it as a teardrop helps, then draw it as a teardrop. And we can erase the lines that are extra as we've been adjusting as we go. I did find it helpful to draw them as teardrops. And I can go and draw the bottoms back in so that I have it for when I go to shade. So I am darkening my lines here as I solidify the curves of my potion bottle. Alright, so as I decide how I want to shade this, I am going to stick with the hatching technique. I do feel like the hatching technique is a lot easier to show a curve than stippling or scribbling, and that is because you can take the lines in a curved motion to follow the curve of what that bottle is supposed to look like. That curve is supposed to look like. You can also do some cross hatching at the lower, darker parts. And as you practice this technique and you practice drawing circles and cylinders and practice drawing and shading, this technique will get easier. And again, you gotta practice. That's the only way to get better, is to practice. Ask somebody for their feedback, what they think, and practice some more. Remember, when you are giving feedback to someone, you should use the tag approach. Remember, tag means tell what you liked. A is ask a question. And G is give a suggestion. Alright, so I do look forward to seeing all of your amazing artwork as we continue on. I do have one, maybe two more potion bottles to show you before we talk about the composition.